So today you're here for an acupressure massage. Is there something specific that you would like to address in today's session?
I've been feeling kind of stressed and anxious lately.
Okay. How's your sleeping pattern lately? Have you been sleeping properly?
No. I'm going to sleep pretty late at night. That's because I just can't fall asleep.
Okay.
And my thoughts are all over.
Is there something specific that's going on in your life right now, like big events, stress at work, something like that, or just
lots of things happening in my family and at home, yeah.
Okay. So we're going to be addressing a few different acupressure points that are specific to relieve some of the stress and that anxiety, and it's going to help you even sleep better and just feel at peace with yourself, okay? Okay, so I'm going to keep here my notes of the points that we're going to be addressing today. And first I'm going to be marking them on your skin. I'm going to be finding the spots that we're going to be working on. I'm going to be starting on your upper body. So we'll start with your head, your chest, and arms, and then we'll move to the bottom, your feet and your legs, and then we'll do the back as well, okay? I'm also going to be using these patches. They're magnetic acupressure patches. So once we are done with the massage, I'm going to leave some of these on some of these acupressure points, the ones that are not as visible, so that you can keep on applying pressure, and it's going to keep on giving you the effects of the massage for an extended period of time. Okay. Okay, now we're going to start just by gently massaging your head just to induce that state of relaxation. I'm also going to ask you to take 10 deep breaths with me. You're going to inhale, exhale. That's 1. Inhale, exhale. That's 2. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's 5. Now the next 5, we're going to do them a little bit slower. So we're going to inhale, we're going to hold the breath in, and then we're going to be exhaling slowly. Okay, inhale, hold, 1, 2, 3, exhale. Okay, inhale one more time, hold that, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time, inhale, hold that, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time, inhale, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and one last time, inhale as deep as you can, hold it, 1, 2, 3, exhale. Okay, the first acupressure point that we're going to be looking for is the governing vessel. That's DU20. So that one's located at the top of your head. If we draw an imaginary line upward from each of your ears, the place where they meet, that's where we're going to be applying some pressure. Verifying. So it's right here. Can you tell me if there's any tenderness as I'm applying pressure in here?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So this pressure specifically helps us regulate the movement of the yang energy. It can help us raise the yang in your body to reduce any depression or sadness. It can also help ground the energy to lower any anxiety. Or if your mind just tends to overthink everything, it really helps with easing the mind. This is going to help you feel a little bit more focused and present instead of worrying about the past or the future. In general, it could help us treat any headaches, any signs of dizziness, insomnia, or some neurological conditions. Okay. I'm going to be making a little mark on the scalp. At this point is located. I'm going to start applying some very targeted pressure right here. Just go ahead and relax. I'll be applying a little bit larger pressure. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. It is possible that as we're working on some of these pressure points, it might feel tender, a little bit sore as we're massaging them. And that is completely normal. It just means that there's been blockage of energy in that point and we're working on releasing it. Okay. The next one we're going to be addressing is a Yintang. This point is located in between the eyebrows. This area is usually called the third eye. I am not going to be marking your skin here. This one's very easy to find. I'm just going to start applying some gentle pressure with my fingers. Okay. Now for a little bit more targeted pressure. This point is very powerful in calming the spirit. It can help reduce anxiety. It promotes deep relaxation. And it can treat some of the symptoms that you've been having of insomnia, anxiety, any headaches or foggy brain. Okay. Now just applying a little bit of pressure over a larger area. Okay. We're going to be moving to the REN 17 point, which is located on your chest. Okay, so I'm going to be touching along the midline of your chest. It's located right around the fourth intercostal space. Okay, I'm just going to be palpating. Or right here. Just going to be making a line so we can come back to it later. And the other one is right where the arm meets the chest. We're going to, we're going 3 fingers up. And it ends up being, is there any tenderness here?
No.
About here?
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit. But this is the point that we're looking for. Here. Gonna be looking on the other side. So we go 3 fingers. Any tenderness in here?
Yes.
Would you say that one side feels more tender than the other, or do they feel about the same?
Right side is more tender.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to be finding the rest of the points on your hands and around your wrists, and then we're going to be doing the massage. Okay. Now I'm going to be finding the inner gate point, that is PC6, or sometimes called P6 as well, which is the point in the pericardium. So we're basically we're going between the middle and your index finger, straight down. And we're going 3 fingers down from the crease of the wrist, right along that line. Okay, so just hold your palms straight. Right here, 3 fingers. Okay. Point is right here. Is there any pain as I'm pressing? No?
No.
Okay. 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 The next point we're looking for is located right at the crease of the wrist, towards the ulnar side, which is towards the little finger, and it's the space between these 2 tendons right here. Okay. And the next one is called the outer gate. This is TH5, or sometimes also called TE5, which is also known as the triple warmer point. So we're basically feeling the space between the 2 tendons that connect to the wrist. And we're going to be going 3 finger widths above that, which ends up being right here. This point right here is going to help us support the immune system and just increase the energy flow throughout the body. I'm going to be finding the points on your other hand, and then we'll start the massage. Okay, we're going to be finding the inner gate point on this side. So we're basically drawing a line between your middle and index finger. We're going down straight on the arm. Gonna do 3. It's right here. 3 finger widths below the crease of the wrist. Okay. Next one, which is the spirit gate, or the heart 7. It's right here at the crease of the wrist. Okay. And turning it to the other side. I'm going to be locating the outer gate point. Okay, we're going to go 3 finger widths down from the crease of the wrist. I'm going to find the space right between the tendons. Right here. Is there any tenderness? I'm pressing right here.
No.
No. Okay. Okay. So now that we have the points located, I'm going to start with the acupressure massage. You can go ahead and relax your arm. I am going to be using a little bit of oil. This oil contains some essential oils that are also contributing to relaxation and stress relief. I'm going to start applying some pressure with my hands. I'm going to start applying some pressure on the central Treasury point. I know you did mention that the right side was a little bit more tender, so I'm going to be paying close attention to that side. Okay, and I'm going to be applying some pressure to the center, the chest center point. Is there any pain in here, any tenderness? No. Okay. I'll be using this acupressure tool to apply a little bit more targeted pressure on the points that we're working on. I'm going to be using these mushroom stones to help us apply a little bit of pressure over a larger area. And just applying a little bit of pressure on the center chest point as well. Okay. I'm going to be moving on to your right hand. Okay. Again, I'm going to be using some Okay, so starting with the spirit gate point, we're applying some pressure right here. Okay. I'm going to be using this acupressure tool. If the pressure is too much, please let me know. Sometimes it's normal for these pressure points to be a little bit tender, but it shouldn't be very painful. Okay. Moving on to the outer gate point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's one more point that I forgot to mark earlier. It's actually very easy to find. It's the space between the thumb and the index finger. And this is a very important point to rebalance the energy in the body. Reduce any muscle tension. It helps with overall relaxation. Be applying some pressure here. Okay. Moving on to the left hand. Press it here. Okay, so moving on to your left hand. going to start with the inner points. Going to be applying some pressure to the inner gate point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is there any tenderness on this point right here?
No.
Okay. Look at me moving to the spirit gate point. Okay, I felt a little jerking movement on the hand when pressing on this point. Was there any pain? No. Okay. Okay, now we're going to be addressing the outer gate point. Right here, this point between the two tendons. Okay. And again, I'm going to be finding the hand valley point. Also known as Hegu. Okay. Going to be applying pressure right here. Okay. I'm going to be applying some acupressure patches. Okay, I'm going to be using an alcohol wipe just to make sure we clean any oil so that the patches can stick to the skin. Okay. I'll be applying a little bit of pressure to activate it. On the hand, I am gonna just be applying on the inner gate point. I don't want to overload the hand with them, and this is probably the most important. And it's still more convenient, it's not as visible on the outer part of the hand. Okay, Matt, I'm gonna address a couple of points on your feet, and then we'll look for those two other points on your back as well. Okay, Matt, so on your legs and your feet, we're gonna be finding a couple different points that are gonna help us to relieve stress and anxiety as well. Okay, so first we're going to be locating the spleen 6 pressure point, which is located in the inside of the leg and just finding the peak, the most prominent part of the ankle. And we're going to go 2 4 fingers, 4 finger widths up from that point. It's right here. I'm going to be marking that. Okay, same thing on your left side. Finding the peak of the ankle. Going for finger widths twice. Okay. It's right here. Okay. Now I'm going to be locating the next point is the liver 3. This one's also known as the Great Surge. And it is located in between the first and the second toe. About 1 inch from the web of the toes. So it's right here. Okay. And on this side, going about 1 inch. It's right here. The last pressure point that we're going to be working on your lower body is the grandson point. It's located the side of the inside of the foot, about 3 fingers away from the base of the big toe. That's right here. Okay. apply gentle pressure to start with. Just trying to relax. Okay, I'm going to be applying some targeted pressure to these points. Right here. It's a little bit slippery. Right there. And this point right here. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this point right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to turn facing down. We're going to do a couple of points on your back. Okay, now we're going to be finding a few different points on your back. Okay, first I'm going to be finding the shoulder well points on both of your shoulders. That's also known as the gallbladder 21. So we're basically going midline between your spine and your shoulder rotor cuff. And it's right at the top of the highest point of the shoulder muscle. Is there any pain, tenderness? A little bit. A little bit. Okay, yeah, that point is a very common point in many different types of massages because it just helps with relaxation overall. So in here we're going again midway to the highest point of the shoulder. Okay. And the other 2 points that we're going to be working on, it's called the whale's chamber or bladder 4-7. So I'm basically going on the waistline. So right at the waistline, and we're going 3 finger widths from the center of the spine to each side of the back. So we're going 3. Actually, going here. Okay. So these 2 points just help us with distributing the energy to flow throughout all of the meridians in the body. And it helps release back tension. So I'm gonna apply some oil first. Apply some oil. Just gonna gently massage the back. I do not have a full back massage planned for this session. We can definitely do that at our next session, but for now, I want to focus more on the pressure points. And I'm just gently massaging the back. Okay, so I'm going to start by applying some targeted pressure on these points. Starting with the whale's chamber on your right side of the body. Just applying firm pressure on the other side. Doing the shoulder points. These points over here are also very helpful to those that carry the stress on their shoulders. It's common that we hear the phrase that you're carrying the world's burden on your shoulders. And this is very helpful when you feel like all the tension is building up. It helps us relax and refocus the energy. Okay. Now we're going to be applying a little bit larger pressure area. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Matt. And I'm also going to be applying some of these patches. These are going to help us extend the effects of the acupressure therapy, so it lasts a few days longer. You can shower with them. You don't need to remove them until they fall on their own. Okay, Matt, that's it for today's session. I'll let you get up on your own time. If you have any questions or anything you want to discuss, I'll be right outside to meet you. Just take your time, okay?